Lonely Planet releases a Best in Travel list every year. It's a highly anticipated list of the places to go in the year to come. There's 3 lists within the Best in Travel product, which is Best Countries, Best Regions and Best Cities. And we're very, very proud to announce that Canberra has made the Best Cities list for 2018. The way that Lonely Planet's Best in Travel is scored is there's 3 significant criteria that each destination is judged on. One is topicality, so there's got to be something that's happening in the year to come, a reason for travellers to go there. One is an X factor, is something really exciting happening in a particular destination. And the other is it family friendly or is it a great kind of all-rounder destination?
So Canberra's important, I think, to Australians because it is the political capital, it is our national capital, and it's here that you can really tell the whole Australian story through the landscape, through the buildings that are here, through the fact that Parliament is here, all the national cultural institutions, and of course the public services here. So it really does capture everything that the whole nation is about in one city.
Canberra's become a little bit of a master of reinvention, so it's very much invested into local communities to make sure that it's much more traveller friendly. There's great dining options here, there's some really significant things to be doing, incredible boutique hotels like Hotel and the QT Hotel. There's some really interesting things that are happening here that are very traveller focused.
The fact that Canberra then adds to that, so it's not just about democracy and politics and nation building and all those lovely worthy things, but it's actually a physically beautiful place. It's small and it's got such fantastic products, so it really punches above its weight in terms of dining, in terms of the arts, in terms of cycling paths, in terms of all of those sorts of activities that you might want to do when you're on holiday.
Quiet, it's pretty chill, you know, you can find a car park anywhere, you can get wherever you want to go in 25 minutes.
This place isn't like too busy, it's so modern and everything works very well here. Like it's really easy to get things here, unlike other cities.
Because it's a national capital, there are many events come and exhibitions come here and theatre and other shows come here, more than you would normally get in a city of this size.
In fact, we have the national opening of the musical Mamma Mia just about to happen in Canberra. 9 semi-trailers will arrive next week with all the set and costumes, and the rehearsals will then take place for that national opening. So we're actually hoping a lot of people will come from elsewhere in Australia to see Mamma Mia here first in Canberra.
And one of the big things in 2018 is that Canberra will be actually hosting a couple of significant events. It's got the Cartier exhibition, which will be hosted from March, and later in the year it will probably take centre stage for the centenary of the armistice of World War I, where the War Memorial will become a real focus.
Look, I think there are probably a few aspects. One, I think, would be the concentration of opportunities here. I think Sydney and Melbourne, I love both those cities, but often you've got to work a bit hard to actually get to the various attractions there. You know, you're caught in the traffic and so forth. Here I think it's much more concentrated, it's very easy to get around, and I think a lot of people are surprised by the diversity of experiences. The second point is that we do have that national dimension that of course Sydney and Melbourne don't have. We are the seat of federal government, we do have all those national cultural institutions, we have places that are iconic, you know, in Australia, like the Australian War Memorial. So I think we've got that additional layer, as well as a very rich supporting layer of regional and local attractions.
Hope so, it might even rise up the list, because one of the things that Canberra's really invested a lot in is festivals. So the Floriade Festival and the Enlighten Festival, and there are lots of sort of underground arts festivals. So I suspect that as those become much more known, people will come here for those sorts of things in addition to the things that we know about Canberra, like the National Gallery, National Museum, and of course the Museum of Australian Democracy.
I think it could get to number 1. I think so many people flood in and find all the things there are to do that the feedback on that, I hope, will push it up to number one slot next year.